From our nation's capital, the Washington Capitals are ready to take the ice against the Florida Panthers. Bill Peterson and Mike Weiss bringing you complete play-by-play and color commentary.
Well, another year of high expectations have fallen on this Caps team. The Panthers don't mind the hype, as Washington always brings their best game every night.
The Panthers finished second to last in the league in penalty killing. They're going to have to improve this aspect of their game if they want to be competitive this season.
The Panthers are desperately trying to prove that their Stanley Cup Finals appearance was not just beginner's luck. The Panthers have been on a losing streak lately. They'll try to change that tonight. Can't seem to do anything right. They've been on a losing streak of late. Let's see if they can win one tonight.
The Washington Capitals are hoping that everything will come together very soon. There are high expectations placed on this team, and the fans in our nation's capital want a winner now.
Washington needs to let the bitter taste in their mouth from last year's disappointing finish fuel their fire to take it all the way this year. Roberto Luongo is one of the youngest #1 goalies in the league, but his game doesn't reflect it. He covers a lot of net and will be a staple in goal for years to come. Kolzig seems to cover the entire net when he drops down in front. His size is his biggest asset, not leaving much room to get the puck in the net.
The referee is about to drop the puck to start this game. Kozlov sends it back to Yushkevich. Bure brings it past the blue line. He plays it up to the center. Knocked down in front by Kolzig. Score! Late season goal for the Florida Panthers. The Florida Panthers applied pressure first in this game. The goalie couldn't get back across the crease to stop that one-timer by Bure.
Just not enough time for the goalie to get his arm up and cover the top of the net.
Miller leads his team in face-off percentage. Yager brings the puck to the zone.
Number 20.
Johansson sends it off over to Miller.
To number 18.
Simon sends it over to the right wing. He passes it to the left wing. He takes the backhand shot. Saved by Luongo. Bure carries it over the blue line. He moves it over to Kozlov. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Gonchar. Miller sends it back to the defenseman.
In the past, Florida has finished as one of the top teams in penalty minutes. During the 2001-2002 season, they finished with an average of 24.3 minutes per game.
Jokinen is the team leader in face-off percentage. Huselius passes to Ward. And he takes a wrist shot. He looks to be on his game tonight. Luongo passes it over to Krejcik. Konowalchuk brings it over the blue line. He isn't letting the shooter see any daylight behind him at all. He passes it off over to Jokinen. Takes it past the blue line. He takes a snapshot over to the right wing. Konowalchuk slides it to Lang. Carries it past the blue line. He passes it off to Bondra. That was a great stop by Luongo. Gets it over to the left wing. And he takes a wrist shot. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. Jokinen takes it past the red line. Gonchar passes it to the right wing. Takes the puck up. Johansson makes a long pass over to Bondra. Passes over to the left wing. Konowalchuk sends it over to the right wing. Blocked out front. Ozelinch passes it to Kozlov. And he takes the step shot. Saved by Kolzig. He sends it up the center. He passes it up the center. Bure brings it past the blue line. He centers the puck. Play stops as he covers the puck. The Washington Capitals have definitely struggled at times. Any thoughts on that one?
Injuries have really hampered their success in the past. They're going to need to stay healthy if they want to keep winning.
Face off to the left of Kolzig. Cote passes it to the right wing. Yager brings it over the blue line. Sends it back to the defenseman. Cote sends it over to the right wing. Bure takes the puck up through the zone. Sent back over to Kozlov. Yager passes it off to Miller. Brings it over the red line. He passes it to Cote. Ozelinch brings the puck up through the zone. Nielsen carries it over the blue line. Witt passes it over to Miller. Carries it over the red line. Simon carries it past the blue line. Yushkevich passes over to Bure. He passes it over to Nielsen. Passes it to the right wing. He lets the backhand shot go. That is the kind of save that will set the tone for his team for the rest of the game. Cote sends it up to the center. Miller sends it to Simon. He centers the pass. Yager sends it to the left wing. That was a great stop by Luongo. Kozlov thought there was an easy tally there, but gets stoned by Kolzig. Sends the puck back over to Simon. Save by Luongo. The Florida Panthers have the advantage right now in this game. Are there any other things our viewers should know about this team?
Outstanding draft picks over the past few years have vamped up the Florida Panthers for this season.
Face-off to the right of Luongo. Huselius moves it back over to Ward. Jokinen carries it past the red line. He passes it back over to Bateau. Saved by Kolzig. As this game is proving, Mike, the team to watch for in exciting scoring are the Panthers.
The Panthers are an offensive powerhouse. Let's see how many they score today.
Lang sends it in front to Bondra. Konowalchuk brings it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. That's an easy save for him. And he takes a wrist shot. Good thing he didn't have his skates sharpened tonight. Jokinen takes it past the red line. Bondra passes it over to the left wing. Gonchar sends it over to Lang. Mateau takes it past the blue line. Konowalchuk carries it over the red line. He plays it up to the center. Krejcik brings the puck up. Mateau brings it over the blue line. Jokinen passes it to the right wing. Miller brings the puck to the zone. Passes it to Simon. He plays it back over to Cote. passes it to the right wing. Yager sends it back over to Simon. That was a great stop by Luongo. Matteau brings it over the red line. Cote takes the puck up. Simon brings it past the blue line. He sends it off to Miller. Passes it to Yager. Great save. Hope he can keep this up for the next 2 periods. Nielsen carries it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Save by Colson. The Florida Panthers hold the lead as the first period ends. 1-0. Mike, break down the first period for us.
The Capitals need to keep getting more shots on goal, Bill, and eventually they'll find the back of the net.
Johansson plays it up to the center. And he takes a wrist shot. He's got no problem making the save. Kozlov takes the puck up through the zone. Sends it to Nielsen. He makes the save. Kolzig moves it over to Gonchar. He sends it over to Yager. Takes it past the red line. He passes it over to Johansson. Simon centers it over to Miller. Centering pass to Yager. Gonchar brings the puck up through the zone. Miller carries it over the blue line. Passed back to Simon. Great save! He's taken up where he left off last period. The Florida Panthers are leading here. Mike, tell us a little more about that.
Their net mining saw a lot of improvements last year. The Panthers are hoping that trend will continue into this season.
Huselius brings the puck through the zone. Matteau takes it past the blue line. Cote sends it over to the right wing. Bondra carries it past the blue line. Krejcik sends it up to Matteau. Brings it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great stop by Kolzig. Lang carries it over the red line. Krejcik passes it to the right wing. Matteau brings it over the red line. He takes a snapshot. Saves like that are what's keeping them in this game still. Lang carries it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Glove save! Ozelinch sends it off over to Nielsen. Pass to Bure. He slides it over to Yushkevich. Yager brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great save! Kozlov brings the puck up. He relays it over to Bure. And he takes a wrist shot. That save keeps them down only 1 goal. Kolzig sends it up to the center. Miller takes it past the red line. Yager thought there was an easy tally there, but gets stoned by Luongo. Cote plays it up to the center. Checked hard by Yushkevich. Deflected off the blocker.
You know, while the Panthers didn't have their best year in 2002, they did have some bright spots. Huselius was one of the finalists for the Calder.
Miller leads his team in face-off percentage. Ward passes over to Novoselic. And he takes a wrist shot. He sends it up the center. Ritchie brings it past the red line. Carries it over the blue line. Cote passes it over to Witt. Yager brings it past the blue line. Looks like someone does not want to see overtime. Ward passes it to Jokinen. And he takes a wrist shot. Saved by Kolzig. Bondra takes it past the blue line. That was a great stop by Luongo. Ozulinch sends it up to the center. Jokinen slides it over to Bateau. He makes a centering pass. Huselius can only shake his head after getting his sure goal taken away by Kolzig. Lang takes the puck up. Ozulinch passes it off to Yushkevich. Lang brings it over the red line. He sends it back to Johansson. Play stops as the goalie covers up. The Washington Capitals are behind right now, but in general are poised to take the next step. What's your take, Mike?
The Caps need more experienced players to step up and take control of the team.
Miller is the team leader in face-off percentage. Ozulinch sends it over to the right wing. Takes the puck up through the zone. Yager sends it to his defenseman. Simon moves it back to Gonchar. And they go offside. Witt passes it over to Yager. Nielsen brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. He's got to continue to make saves like that to keep them in this contest. He passes it up the center. He's coming up big to keep them in the hunt. Kozlov just gets robbed by Kolzig. Cote brings the puck up through the zone. Lang carries it past the blue line. Save! Luongo sends it in front to Krejci. He sends it to Mateau. Over to the right wing. He plays it up to the center. Bondra sends it to Lang. Moves it back over to Johansson.
1 minute remaining.
Bondra passes to Konowalchuk. He's going to hurt someone with hits like that. And he's checked by Krejci. Jokinen carries it over the red line. After two, advantage. The Florida Panthers, 1-0. Let's check with Mike for the stats after 2 periods.
The Capitals have a lead in shots on goal, Bill, but they're still losing the game. The Panthers keep hitting them, and it's paying off. So far, they're winning.
It's showtime, folks. Lang passes to the defenseman. Johansson sends it intercepted. Nielsen brings it past the blue line. Bondra sends it back over to Gunchar. Konowalchuk carries it over the blue line. Lang moves it back to Johansson. Konowalchuk makes a long pass over to Bondra. Is he a bricklayer? Because he's been putting up a wall in front of the net all night long. Ozelinch carries it past the red line, and he takes a wrist shot. Save by Kolzig. Kolzig sends it to his defenseman, and he takes a wrist shot. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. Gonchar sends it over to Simon. Brings it over the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. If they want to stay in this game, he's going to have to continue to make saves like that. Huselius takes it past the red line. Sent back over to Bateau. He passes it to the left wing. Huselius passes it to the right wing. Simon brings the puck to the zone. Gets it over to the left wing. Jokinen moves it over to Krejcik. Brings the puck up. Brings it over the red line. Cote sends it up to Bondra. Carries it over the red line. He takes the step shot. That was a great stop by Luongo. Jokinen takes the puck up through the zone. Konowalchuk sends it off to Cote. He passes back to the defenseman. Witt takes the puck up. Lang passes over to Konowalchuk.
The Panthers are relatively young, but that doesn't mean they can't be a dominant force in the league.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Luongo. Passes over to the left wing. Bondra passes it over to the left wing. Konowalchuk passes it over to Johansson. Lang takes it past the blue line. Kozlov brings the puck through the zone. Brings it past the blue line. Lang passes it to Konowalchuk. Carries it over the blue line. Bure slides it over to Yushkevich. Carries it past the red line. He sends the puck back to Kozlov. Save by Kolzig. Passes it to the right wing. He takes the backhand shot. Miller brings it past the red line. Passes to Simon. Bure passes it off to Yushkevich. Simon passes to the defenseman. Miller sends it over to the right wing. Oh, Luongo has been playing great all game, making save after save. Carries it past the blue line. Bure passes it over to Kozlov. He sends it up the center. Nielsen sends it to the left wing. Witt passes to Miller. He slides it to Yager. He passes it back over to Simon. Good save! Luongo has shut down their offense all night long. Kozlov brings the puck up. Brings it over the blue line. The Washington Capitals are trailing. In general, Mike, what does this team need to improve this year?
They need to find some scoring centers to help round out this team.
Witt takes it past the red line. Cote sends it over to Miller, and he takes a wrist shot. He plays it back to Simon. Save! Luongo has been playing great all game, making save after save. Ward sends it to Mateau. Krejcik passes it to the right wing, centers it over to Jokinen. That was a great stop by Kolzig. Witt moves it to Miller, carries it over the red line. He moves it over to Jágr.
Roberto's young as far as netminders go, but he still makes the little mistakes. His confidence is building in net, and as he gets older, he should settle into a role of being a top goalie in the league.
Hey, Mike, show us the play again, will you?
Luongo makes the save right off his chest.
Everything is magnified late in the game, including faceoffs. Ozelinch plays it up to the center. And he takes a wrist shot. Save by Kolzig. Konowalchuk brings it over the red line. The Washington Capitals need more firepower and are going to the extra attacker. The Washington Capitals have definitely struggled at times. Any thoughts on that, Mike?
If they want speed and size, they're going to have to make some big trades this year.
It can be a real advantage to win the majority of faceoffs late in the game. Worrell sends it up over to Ritchie. Bondra sends it back to Zubras. Johansson sends it over to the right wing. Bondra moves it back over to Konowalchuk.
Luongo was selected 4th overall in the '97 draft by the New York Islanders.
Hey, Mike, what does the replay show?
Luongo redirects the shot with a pad save.
Winning the faceoff becomes even more crucial at the end of the game. Novoselic sends it in front over to Juszkiewicz. Brings it past the red line. He passes it on to Ritchie. The Florida Panthers are looking to win tonight with this lead. Mike, any other info about them you can share with us?
The Panthers rely heavily on their offense. These guys have come up huge over the past few seasons.
In a close game, winning these faceoffs is big. Passed back over to Ozelinch. The Florida Panthers come out ahead here, 1-0. Mike, let's hear your thoughts on this game.
That was a tight game, but it's good experience to play close games. The Panthers hold on to 3rd place in the Eastern Conference playoff race.
That ends ESPN's coverage of tonight's game. Good night from the NCI Center.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game. The number 3 star, Olaf Kolzig. The number 2 star, Valerie Bure. The number 1 star, Roberto Luongo.